Tonight on Apple Valley News Now at 6, wildfire concerns in eastern Washington as firefighters tackle a new wildfire.
And get ready for a warm, breezy night. I'm tracking hot and dry conditions for the next several days. I'll have all the details in your First Alert weather forecast.
The 4th of July now less than a week away. Fireworks go on sale across the state today. We're going to talk about where you can use them and where you can't.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Alyssa Warner. Tonight we once again begin with fires around the region. Fire crews were called to the Yakima Greenway for a large brush fire this afternoon around 1 o'clock. This is near Sarge Hubbard Park. Several crews from around the region responded to the scene. Right now, we still don't know how this fire started. In Benton County, right around that same time, firefighters raced to East Bryson Brown Road for a fire at the junction with US 397. Our photographer Chris says the fire wasn't very big. Crews were able to get ahead of it quickly. No word yet on how that fire started either. And Yakima area firefighters are dealing with a 295-acre wildfire just over the county line into Kittitas County. This is near Rosa Creek. The Washington State Department of Natural Resources says the Rosa Creek fire started last night. They've been using local firefighting crews and a helicopter to help watch out for hotspots. The fire, we're told, is now 75% contained. There's no reported injuries and no structures threatened.
We are seeing conditions now that we normally see in August, so we're definitely concerned about how dry it is, and this is actually the earliest we ramped up our preparedness to this degree in our history.
Now with this one as well, it's unclear how the Rosa Creek fire started, but fire officials do want people to take this as a reminder. Be careful not to be the spark this holiday weekend that causes the next wildfire. And you might have noticed a burning smell in the air here in the Tri-Cities this morning. An early morning haystack fire is the likely culprit. Benton County Fire District 1 tells us the fire started around 4:30 this morning. Public Information Officer says these types of fires are relatively common this time of year when conditions are hot and dry. The fire is located near an alfalfa field in the Badger Canyon area. We're told it's going to likely continue to smolder for a few days, but there's no concern tonight that it will spread. The property owner and the neighbors are keeping an eye on it to make sure that that fire stays under control. We are talking about fire danger going up as we get into the weekend. Stacy Lee is tracking that.
That's right. We've been watching thunder and lightning throughout the day. That's starting to wind down, and we're getting ready for a hot, dry spell. Our sunset tonight at 8:52. And again, we are starting to see those thunder showers finally start to diminish across the east slopes there of the Cascades and in the Blue Mountains. Now, there is a very slight chance of some more of those tomorrow afternoon, mainly in the Blue Mountains. Our winds are starting to pick up through the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. Light breezes here in the Columbia Basin, Tri-Cities, and light winds in the foothills of the Blues this evening. Let's take a look at temperatures around the area. It's a hot one out there. 94 right now, Tri-Cities, 89 in Yakima, it's 89 in Walla Walla, 91 degrees in Hermiston. So a clear, breezy night tonight. We've got that summer heat. It's here, and it's here to stay for a while. Those temperatures are going to be running anywhere from 10 to 15 degrees above average for this time of year. Fire danger remains extremely high. We have a fire weather watch. I'll get to all of that in your full First Alert weather forecast. Alyssa?
Thanks, Stacy. And with 4th of July celebrations next Tuesday, the city of Richland is already taking steps to try and lower the fire risk. The city said crews are going to be out at Leslie Groves Park cutting a 20-foot fire break between the Riverfront Trail and homes. The city says the fire break will help lower the risk, but you also need to remember to take a bucket of water with you. Drown those fireworks once you're done with them. Now, fireworks lovers in Kennewick can rejoice because for the first time in decades, the city has officially lifted the fireworks ban for 2023. We spoke to the owner of one fireworks tent who's been running it for 14 years. He says this year his excitement is unmatched. Fireworks went on sale this morning. While some types of fireworks are still illegal in Kennewick, there are many options to choose from.
So as far as anything aerial, anything that spins on the ground, smoke balls, all that stuff, you know, they're not allowing it here in Kennewick. So, you know, you're going to look at a fine of $250 and plus, and then they're going to seize all your illegals.
Now, with the 4th of July right around the corner, you want to be sure to stay fire safe and stay within the city laws. And different municipalities in eastern Washington have different rules about fireworks. So as we just mentioned, Kennewick will allow fireworks for the first time in decades. Benton County, Benton City, Richland, and Pasco allow some fireworks. They don't allow anything like this that blows up overhead. The city of West Richland allows any fireworks that are considered legal in the state. Fireworks are banned, though, over in Franklin County, Prosser, and Connell. You can only fire them off in the city where you got them. And of course, if there's a burn ban, those rules get tighter. Fireworks are still illegal in the city of Yakima. The state fire marshal issued a county-wide burn ban for unincorporated Yakima County that goes from this Saturday, July 1st to September 30th. It means there's no outdoor burning allowed. That includes no fireworks. In unincorporated Kittitas County, fireworks are only allowed on the 4th of July from 9 in the morning until midnight. In the Blue Mountain region, legal fireworks are allowed in unincorporated Walla Walla County. The city of Walla Walla also allows fireworks between 9 a.m. and midnight on the 4th, and many local governments encourage everyone to attend a fireworks display instead of lighting off your own. Walla Walla Community College will have a fireworks display at 10 o'clock on the 4th of July. You can find a full list of fireworks shows and the local laws regarding fireworks on our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com. Now, we talk a lot about the damage caused by wildfires in the moment, but the aftermath can continue impacting communities for years. Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell tells us that's a problem that is causing issues for the city of Yakima's domestic water supply.
Having to temporarily shut down the city of Yakima's Natchez River Water Treatment Plant to deal with the high levels of turbidity or debris in the water isn't uncommon.
Typically in the spring, we see spring runoff and we see turbid water. We shut the plant down, we go to wells, but demand at that time is lower. In the winter months, same thing.
Summer is usually fine, but now it's a perfect storm.
Thunderstorms in the Highway 410 area of the mountains have dumped enough water in the Snyder Springs area, just scouring the earth in that wildfire area, bringing it right down into the Natchez River,
which supplies water for the city of Yakima,
creating turbidity that is well beyond what we're able to treat. What we saw on Monday was the darkest I've seen it. We can continue to add more and more chemical, but the more chemical we add, the more we're going to really see taste and odor problems. But the other side of that is our filters can't take it.
They're running the plant off and on when the water's clear enough, but they're relying on the city's 4 backup wells and help from Nob Hill Water.
We're not in an emergency situation. We're trying to be proactive and precautionary.
Schools and parks have already cut back on water usage, and the city's asking anyone using their domestic water supply to do the same while they wait for the river to clear up. In Yakima, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
Now, they are hoping to be fully back up and running in the next couple of days. That all depends, though, on any future thunderstorms and how much debris ends up in the water. Tonight, we have an update to the deadly crash on US 395 in Franklin County that we brought you last night as breaking news. State Patrol says a 73-year-old man and a 66-year-old woman were in a truck pulling a trailer. They tried to make the turn from southbound 395 onto East Crestlock Road towards Country Mercantile. Investigators say they crossed right in front of another truck which was headed north. The crash killed both people in that first truck. The driver of the second truck, we're told, was not injured. And we have video tonight that you'll only see on Apple Valley News Now. A car driving straight into a Kennewick bank after a crash on Clearwater Avenue. Take a look at this. Travis Klug shared his surveillance video of that moment when the car goes flying into the Washington Trust Bank on Tuesday afternoon. Authorities say nobody inside the bank was hurt when that crash happened. The car went into an office that wasn't occupied. Now, the driver of a truck who hit that car was ticketed for failing to yield before the crash. The driver of the car suffered minor injuries, but they were released at the scene. Coming up tonight, a milestone on a local project that aims to help those escaping traumatic circumstances. Plus, waiting to have a baby. Childbirth in a woman's later years comes with some risk. We're talking about that. And then Release the Hounds. The short-legged fur friends take over an Oregon beach. You're watching Apple Valley News Now at 6.
It's the Star-Spangled 4th of July sale at Furniture Row. That's 5 days, where the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Plus, get 6 years, no interest. But hurry, the Star-Spangled 4th of July sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
shelter. Out here, it's the most important thing. But the good thing is, my Ford F-150 provides enough power to keep working.
Get a great deal on an F-150, only at your local Ford dealer.
With K2 Vision RLE, you can throw away your distance and reading glasses. Plus, you'll never develop a cataract. Schedule a free Zoom consultation with us today. K2 Vision RLE. No glasses, no contacts, no readers.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right, all year round. Right now at participating dealers, get a Kubota compact tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at GoKubota.com.
Held over by popular demand. The Battle of the Brands Northwest Spa Sale. Save up to 50% off hot tubs and swim spas. From competing brands fighting for your business. Easy financing. Immediate delivery. And Sunday at Kennewick's Columbia Center Mall. NWSpaSale.com.
Hey fans, it's Eric the Peanut Guy from your Tri-City Dust Devils. Your Dust Devils are back Wednesday, June 28th through Monday, July 3rd. Come out for a weekend full of fireworks. Saturday, July 1st, we'll light up the night sky thanks to Benton Franklin Orthopedic Associates. Then Monday, July 3rd, in celebration of Independence Day, we'll have a one-of-a-kind fireworks display, courtesy of U.S. Cellular. For tickets, visit DustDevilsBaseball.com. Dust Devils Baseball. It'll blow you away.
Bikes, pancakes, a parade, the cardboard regatta, fireworks, and so much more as Apple Valley News Now welcomes Pasco's grand old 4th of July celebration. Get more information at PascoGeo4.com, and we'll see you at Pasco's grand old 4th of July.
Next ET, the return of Kelly Ripa's Generation Gap game show with her father, Joe.
How do you like to pass the time?
Sleeping.
He is the star of the show.
Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
With K2 Vision RLE, you can throw away your distance and reading glasses. Plus, you'll never develop a cataract. Schedule a free Zoom consultation with us today. K2 Vision RLE. No glasses, no contacts, no readers.
That sound. Wolves. Boy, they sound hungry.
Load up, wolves!
Good thing this Ford Explorer has Sync 3 technology. Keeps them entertained on the way to dinner.
Get a great deal on an Explorer, only at your local Ford dealer.
It's the Star Spangled 4th of July sale at Denver Mattress. Right now, save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Or check out the Summit for only $299.99. Plus 6 years no interest and free shipping. But hurry, the Star Spangled 4th of July sale at Denver Mattress ends soon.
Portion of Cap KV sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
In your health news tonight, despite a drop in heavy metals in baby food, the overall risk is still there. That's according to Consumer Reports. They're saying certain heavy metal declines in baby food were offset by increases of other heavy metals. Long-term exposure to these materials can result in health and developmental issues. According to the report, concerning levels of arsenic, cadmium, and lead remain in snacks and foods made with rice and sweet potatoes. Well, the average age of a first-time mom reached a record high of 27 years old in 2021, according to the latest data from the CDC. Those numbers show that many women are waiting to have children, but advanced maternal age can come with some risks. Mandy Gaither spoke with a doctor about the safety of getting pregnant later in life.
It's a boy. 44-year-old reality star Kourtney Kardashian and her musician husband recently announced the gender of their first child together.
We really are at a place where, where age is to some degree just a number.
Dr. Cole Greaves is a maternal fetal medicine physician with Orlando Health. He says pregnancy later in life is becoming more common, but advanced age brings increased maternal risks, including miscarriage, preeclampsia, preterm labor, gestational diabetes and hypertension, increased chance of C-section, and blood loss risk. But Greaves says whether it's safe to have a baby at an older age greatly depends on the overall health of the woman.
If she's fairly healthy prior to pregnancy without a lot of medical comorbidities, sometimes these moms who are active and healthy, eat right, exercise regularly, can actually do better in pregnancy than some of our younger moms who have significant medical comorbidities.
There are also increased fetal risks to consider. Dr. Greaves says anyone thinking of becoming pregnant who would be 30 35 years or older at the time of delivery should seek prenatal care and consider preconception counseling, especially if there are existing medical conditions like diabetes or hypertension.
These are all conditions that really need to be optimized prior to conception to make sure that we set that patient up for the best possible pregnancy in her later years.
The doctor says when it comes to increased risks to the fetus, technology has come a long way in being able to detect things like chromosomal abnormalities or genetic conditions, and that information can help create a healthcare plan. For instance, if a medical problem is known, a number of doctors and other healthcare professionals who are experts in different specialties can be on hand during delivery. Well, switching gears here, while Eastern Washington is getting a break from wildfire smoke from Canada for the time being, air quality from Pittsburgh to Minneapolis ranges from unhealthy to downright hazardous. Tens of millions of Americans are facing air quality alerts, and it's gotten to the point that people working outdoors in parts of the Midwest have to take precautions or just take time off.
The breathing is just tough. Even I'm only 40 in December, but it's still I have an issues too, and all of my guys are retired guys, and they show up to work, but I want to take care of them and make sure they're healthy too.
Now, here in Washington, the Department of Labor and Industries created a temporary rule last year requiring employers to monitor air quality and take steps to protect workers from smoke. L&I is now looking at creating a permanent rule. They'll be holding hearings next month to get input on the proposal before they finalize new requirements.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And let's start out with our Skycam at Columbia Point tonight. We're seeing a little breeze. I think I have a spider web on the camera. But anyway, a little bit breezy out there. Our sunset tonight at 8:52. Let's get into that weather forecast. Changes coming. It's been, kind of a weird spring and early summer, but we're officially there, and we're going to see a heat wave headed our way for this holiday weekend. Right now, it's 94 in the Tri-Cities, 89 Walla Walla, as well as in Yakima, 79 in Ellensburg, 91 degrees right now in Hermiston. All right, checking out the evening ahead. Again, those temperatures stay nice and warm. We're only dropping down to 84 degrees by 9 in the Tri-Cities. If you're sitting by the pool in Yakima, nice evening for that. 80 degrees by 9 p.m. there. And in Walla Walla, a little grilling out on the barbecue. Again, 79 degrees by 9 p.m. So nice warm weather. And again, most of the thunder and lightning activity we were seeing earlier has pretty much tapered off and dried up for tonight. However, there's a slight chance of more thunderstorms and showers along the foothills of the Blues or in the Blue Mountains tomorrow. Here's our satellite and radar. Again, we've had this big ridge of low pressure creating that wraparound moisture. It's finally starting to move out, and we have a warm front moving in off the coast. And again, as that starts to move in across the region, we'll have lots of sunshine, but we're also going to see breezy and gusty winds. Let's take a look at our futurecast and see what that looks like overnight tonight and into tomorrow. Again, clearing up, so you'll have a clear, pretty calm night. Those breezy winds picking up through the Kittitas and Yakima valleys tonight. Tri-Cities with some light winds moving into your Thursday. Again, a very slight chance of some stray afternoon showers along the foothills of the Blues, and then we'll see pretty much clear conditions. Might see a little bit of clouds out on the coast over the weekend. Wind-wise, we're starting to see those winds pick up right there in the Kittitas Valley. Hanford seeing some light winds tonight in the Tri-Cities, and really light winds in Walla Walla. Futurecast, though, shows those wind gusts picking up later in the day. Again, Kittitas and Yakima valleys, we'll see those breezy winds beginning tomorrow morning in the Tri-Cities. If you're out for a walk early, you'll have a nice little breeze for you. As the afternoon progresses, we'll see those winds start to pick up through the Kittitas and Yakima valleys, and again through the Columbia River Gorge. Now, any winds, these dry, hot conditions, we know that our fire danger is elevated. In fact, we have a fire weather watch for Saturday. Now, we're expecting the humidity level to drop to 10% or less during this time period. Plus, we'll see gusty winds 15 to 25 miles an hour, gusting up to 35 miles an hour. So fire danger remains high. Again, this will be all day Saturday, but going forward into this holiday weekend, we just want to be very fire-wise and mindful and follow some of these tips, and of course obey orders from all local officials. Allergy pollen counts, unfortunately, those are on the rise as well. I might have a little sniffling and sneezing over the weekend. Temperatures tonight, again, finally when we cool down, 66 will be our low in Tri-Cities, 64 Walla Walla, 62 in Toppenish, 64 for Yakima. And tomorrow, look for lots of sunshine. sunshine, those breezy winds in the afternoon. Temperatures will be a little bit warmer as we get through the day. Again, 98 just flirting with 100 there, 96 in Walla Walla, 96 in Yakima. Here's what's coming up in the short term into that weekend. Sweltering heat, triple digits in the Tri-Cities, just under those triple digits with breezy winds in the Yakima Valley and in Walla Walla. Those temperatures nice and hot for you on Friday as well. Lots more to get to. I'll give you your travel forecast for the weekend coming up. Alyssa.
Thanks, Stacy. And we have a lot more news to share with you on our mobile app. So you can use the camera on your smartphone to scan the QR code that's at the bottom of your screen throughout the show there on the right-hand side. The code takes you right to our app for news and weather on demand. It's free to download and there's no subscription fee to use it. We'll be right back.
Charbroiled beef, jalapenos, pepper jack, bacon, habanero. Your mouth will be on fire. Tell your mouth, El Diablo made you do it. My rewards members can get a one-time El Diablo single for $6.66 from the Carl's Jr. app.
A new roof looks great. A new roof with new gutters looks amazing. With Aero Roofing, amazing is now more affordable than ever. Get 25% off gutters with your new re-roof. Did we mention our 50-year roof warranty at no extra cost? Don't miss this limited time offer. Give Aero Roofing a call today.
Rick's Custom Fencing and Decking was proud to take part in the Great American Flag Swap. Our commitment to quality craftsmanship, superior service, and community support is a reflection of our love for this great nation. Rick's Fencing and Decking thanks you for joining us in honoring our veterans and all who serve.
This week, Walker's Furniture is combining their anniversary sale with their 4th of July sale for double the discounts. Where the more you spend, the more you save, up to $760 off. Or you can take advantage of special 5 years no interest financing with no money down.
So you can get that new living room furniture or stylish bedroom set you've been wanting and pay for it later.
Making it the perfect time to furnish your life for less.
During the 43rd 4th of July sale at Walker's.
There are some people who have been tricked and lied to by someone they trust, someone they may even love, someone who sells them for sex. That's sex trafficking, and it's a crime. If you're a victim of sex trafficking, know that there is hope. There is a way out, a way to a better life. There are people who can help. You just need to take the first step.
The Support Advocacy and Resource Center, SARC, is here to help. Visit us at supportadvocacyresourcecenter.org. Services are free and confidential.
Why buy a mattress from Mattress Depot USA?
Low prices.
Every day, we beat any competitor's price.
Selection?
All sizes and brands like Sealy, Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic.
Customer service.
Our sleep specialists average 10 years in the industry. Check out our reviews.
Comfort guarantee?
120 nights worth.
Same day delivery.
Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
Local?
Born here, live here.
Come see us today.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Introducing the new line of crispy chicken pizzas from Little Caesars. Large pizzas with white sauce and crispy chicken, topped with either a swirl of barbecue, buffalo, or garlic parm sauce, or choose no swirl at all.
Look at that mesmerizing saucy swirl. The crispy chicken is making you hungry. Very hungry.
Get one of the new crispy chicken pizzas, available online for $9.99.
Pizza, pizza.
Carl's Jr. is spicing up the all-day 2 for $5 deal savings. Try a new spicy little cheeseburger, spicy chicken sandwich, cheeseburger, or French toast dips, and more. Pick any two all day, $5.
Welcome back. Esther's home in Franklin County celebrated its final phase of construction with a ribbon cutting this week. The project was made possible thanks to Mirror Ministries. It's aimed at giving hope to young people who have survived sex trafficking. Tricia McFarland with Mirror Ministries says sex trafficking can happen to anybody. That's why it's important for the community to get involved and help.
We want to make sure that whether the kid is a ward of the state, or if the kid is from a healthy family, or from a rich family, or from a poor family, whatever it is, that kid can get the help that they need.
Now, while the home hasn't yet opened its doors, they say that there are already 5 girls in line to get the help they need, and the ministry is planning to build 2 more homes on the property so they can help even more survivors. Well, check this out. A simple thing helped police rescue a dog from a canal in Arizona. The officers tried to use a leash to get the German Shepherd puppy out of the water, but that didn't work. Then an officer remembered what his spouse had packed in his lunch. He brought out a pumpkin muffin. Who can resist those? That bribe did the trick. Officers managed to get the dog back on dry land, and they let him enjoy something more than muffins as well. The dog was not hurt by the escapade. And since we're talking about dogs, you have a chance to meet a new furry companion tonight. It is Adopt a Friend Night, taking place at Flat Top Park in West Richland right now. You'll find several dogs up for adoption at the event, courtesy of Mikey's Chance. That's taking place at the Community Market and Food Truck Night tonight until 7:30. And still ahead, the beach goes to the dogs. We'll show you how a pack of corgis took over a stretch of Oregon coastline. You're watching Apple Valley News now at 6.
Portion of KFKV sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
During our Patriot sale, you'll get amazing values.
Like a Sealy Queen mattress for $3.99.
Come to Mattress Depot USA.
Before our Patriot sale ends.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
At West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, we are open from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m., Monday through Friday, plus Saturdays for when the week gets to be too full. West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, stunning smiles for the whole family.
It is one heck of a house, and you can't beat the price.
Donald Faison guest stars.
It would be the perfect family to integrate a neighborhood.
Let's buy it. This is the perfect spot for the Black Panthers. Kim, they deserved it.
The Wonder Years, new tonight on ABC.
Our phones keep us constantly connected.
Please switch to airplane mode.
But what if they had a mode to help us actually connect? Introducing Us Mode, a mode that makes our phones less distracting, so we can focus on quality time. So the notifications we get are the ones that matter. So we're never distracted from what's most important. Visit US Cellular in-store or online to set up Us Mode for free, even if you're not a customer. US Cellular, built for us.
Ooh, someone just got the new DQ Cake Batter Cookie Dough Blizzard. All that DQ soft serve cake batter flavor, confetti cookie dough pieces, and signature sprinkles? Dad, you said you'd wait until you got home before digging in.
I never said that.
Pretty sure you did. Cue the confetti! That's cold. Because the new DQ Cake Batter Cookie Dough Blizzard won't be here forever. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good. Get it in the app.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
I'm Buzz the Bee from the Painting Bees. We do interior painting and cabinetry as well. We have a full crew that takes care of everything, and all we really want you to do is to kick back and relax. Visit our website or call us at 591-8160.
If you've got the TV volume way up right now, then you really need these. These tiny but powerful little hearing aids are the Nano CIC Recharge, priced at only $297 for a full pair. These are not simply amplifiers. These are ultra high quality, ultra reliable hearing aids, priced thousands less than other hearing aids. They fit right in your ear. Nothing shows in the back of your ear. Payments as low as $36 a month.
1-800-277-1540.
Held over by popular demand. The Battle of the Brands Northwest Spa Sale. Save up to 50% off hot tubs and swim spas. From competing brands fighting for your business. Easy financing. Immediate delivery. And Sunday at Kennewick's Columbia Center Mall. MWSpaSale.com.
Let a Mattress Depot USA sleep specialist put you on the mattress that matches your sleeping habits.
Stop by today. You'll sleep better tonight.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Well, release the hounds. These short-legged fur friends got a whole stretch of Oregon beach all to themselves, and of course, they're humans. The Oregon Humane Society sponsored Saturday's annual Corgi Take Over the Beach Day in Seaside, Oregon. Now, lots of fun for the dogs, Corgi owners. They also participated in costume contests, raffles, and Corgi races.
They always seem like they're just having so much fun. Like, just corgis are fun dogs.
Those short little legs, aren't they?
They're so cute. Well, coming up, we're talking about some unusual races happening at Emerald Downs. Western Washington, and we're talking law and order as law enforcement leaders from around our area meet to discuss topics important to the community. The news at 6:30 starts now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Today, local businesses around the Tri-Cities got the chance to hear from all police chiefs on current public safety topics impacting our region. The Tri-City Regional Chamber of Commerce hosted a luncheon at the Red Lion Hotel for local police chiefs to discuss best business practices, homelessness, drug activity, and gang activity. Officials say the crime rate has increased about 2% in the past 3 years across the region. And Richland Police Chief Bridget Clary says when it comes to public safety, they need the whole community to get involved and take care of each other. Most of all, let police know if you see something.
So many upstanding members of the community. I didn't want to call and bother you. You guys are so busy. Please call. We want you to call. That's what we're here for. And it helps us. We do a lot with crime analysis. So we track a lot of things through complaints on certain topics, whether it be speeding or trespassing. And that really helps us, because there's much less of us than there are of you.
Now, I will say one thing we hear from law enforcement a lot is if you're not in immediate danger, they want you to call the non-emergency line instead of 911. You can find the non-emergency line on our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com. Now let's talk about weather. It's going to be pretty dangerous out there this weekend as we get into the 4th of July, and it's going to be hot.
It's going to be very hot. The heat wave has officially started. We've been tracking thunder and lightning all afternoon along the east slopes of the Cascade Mountains, and those have finally started to dissipate and dry up. We also had some active weather in the foothills of the Blues today, and again, most of that tapering off. There's a really slight chance of a couple of those coming through the region tomorrow, but for the most part, we're done with those for several days in a row. Winds, though, starting to increase this evening in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. Light winds tonight, Tri-Cities. Really light winds for Walla Walla, a little bit breezy in Dayton this evening. Let's see our temperatures around the area. It's a warm one. We're still in the 80s, upper 80s for Pendleton and Walla Walla, 94 Tri-Cities, 89 in Yakima. It's 80 degrees right now in Ellensburg. All right, so if you're hitting the road this weekend, look for warm, dry for most of the Pacific Northwest. Partly cloudy, a little breezy on the coast. Expect airport delays. A busy travel weekend ahead, plus those gas prices remain extremely high. If you're heading out to the Seattle area, should be pretty nice over there. A few clouds on Friday, but look at those temperatures in the 70s, looking lovely. Heading into the Portland area, it's going to be sunny and warm there as well, with temperatures in the mid 80s. And if you're heading on up to Spokane, look for a beautiful weekend there, and probably the warmest temperature Spokane has seen in a while, with those temperatures in the 90s. Lots to get to in your full First Alert weather forecast. Alyssa.
Thanks, Stacy. Today, the Central Washington Fentanyl Task Force held its first meeting at the Grandview School District. Washington Representative Dan Newhouse launched the task force earlier this year with the goal of bringing together law enforcement, politicians, addiction treatment experts, medical professionals, and community leaders. They're trying to come up with solutions to address the fentanyl crisis. Washington State's COVID-19 hotline ends its run on Friday, June 30th. The State Department of Health partnered with Washington 211 to answer questions and connect callers to resources during the pandemic. Since March 2020, the hotline received more than 500,000 calls and connected callers more than 370,000 times to COVID-19 related resources. The hotline currently receives 400 COVID-related calls per month. Starting next month, if you have COVID-related questions, you can call the Department of Health information line weekdays from 8 to 5. The 211 line remains open to take a variety of calls related to social and health services, food assistance, housing insecurity, and mental health support. Tonight, Oregon Governor Tina Kotek has appointed a new Secretary of State after the former secretary resigned under criticism for her lucrative work as a marijuana business consultant that happened at the same time as her office was auditing the Oregon Liquor and Cannabis Commission. Now, Governor Kotek appointed LaVon Griffin-Valladay to take over. She's currently a novelist, but Kotek says Griffin-Valladay worked as a government performance auditor for almost 20 years, mostly in Portland and Multnomah County. She'll serve as the Secretary of State for Oregon for the next 18 months until the next one is elected. Now to the latest on former President Trump, who is offering a few new explanations for that audio recording in which he's apparently heard speaking about a potential U.S. attack plan on Iran that he calls highly confidential, secret information. Some experts say the audio only adds to the former president's legal troubles. ABC's Rena Roy explains.
Former President Trump giving ABC News a new explanation for that audio recording where he's heard showing information he describes as secret. Trump telling ABC's Rachel Scott, "If you want to know the truth, it was bravado. I was talking and just holding up papers and talking about them, but I had no documents."
He continued to insist throughout the duration of our interview with him that he did nothing wrong. He maintains the fact that he wasn't actually showing classified documents, but you heard the recording for yourself.
Trump also telling ABC that the copies of plans included in the shuffling papers heard in the audio were plans for construction. ABC News obtaining the recording from a meeting at Trump's New Jersey golf club in July of 2021. It's repeatedly quoted in the indictment related to his handling of classified documents.
This was done by the military, given to me.
Trump describes a document he says was compiled by former Joint Chiefs Chairman General Mark Milley outlining a potential plan of attack on Iran.
As president, I could have declassified it. Now I can't, but this is classified.
Now we have a problem.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
It's so cool.
This after Trump once claimed that as president, he had the power to declassify documents just by thinking about it. Trump has pleaded not guilty to 37 federal counts in relation to the alleged mishandling of national security documents found at his Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida. Meanwhile, House Speaker Kevin McCarthy now attempting to save face after telling CNBC Trump may not be the strongest Republican candidate in the 2024 presidential race.
Can he win that election? Yeah, he can.
You think he can?
The question is he the strongest to win the election? I don't know that answer.
Now, after that interview, Speaker McCarthy did tell Breitbart News that he feels Trump is stronger today than he was in 2016. A source told ABC News McCarthy also called Trump directly. Meanwhile, the Biden administration is putting more resources towards resolving cases of missing and murdered Indigenous women and people. The Department of Justice will be sending 5 attorneys and 5 coordinators to regions across the United States, including Washington and Oregon. Those 10 people will be focused specifically on helping with MMIP cases and related crimes. They'll be working across jurisdictions to help bring together federal, tribal, state, and local law enforcement on these investigations. New investments in infrastructure announced as part of the Biden administration's Investing in America agenda. $2.2 billion will finance 162 community-led projects across the country. Those projects include a transit hub project in South Carolina, work to remove a rail crossing in California, work to replace and update bridges in Iowa, and money for a downtown transit center in New Orleans. Starbucks workers went on strike at some locations this week. At least 7 stores had to close Tuesday after a union representing baristas claimed Starbucks limited workers' ability to display Pride-related items. Company officials say they plan to provide clearer guidelines regarding in-store displays. Starbucks says workers want more input on Pride issues and a consistent plan regarding displays. While it appreciates that the chain is addressing the issue, the union says it wants a contract. As we told you earlier this week, Ford expects to conduct layoffs which will impact mostly the company's North American engineers. That as it works to produce more electric vehicles. Ford said previously it's also hiring in some areas, so it remains unclear if the layoffs will result in the overall deduction in its North American workforce. The 2021 Ford Focus plan includes cost reductions. In March, Ford executives said the company would lose $3 billion this year on electric vehicle sales. The company still expects to meet its profit margins for the year, though. It also expects to begin turning a profit on electric vehicles soon. A high-profile lawsuit brought by a group of TikTok users in Montana is funded by TikTok. The suit challenges the state's ban on the app, which starts next year. TikTok has confirmed it is paying the group's legal fees, which includes 5 TikTok creators. A company spokesperson says the app supports our creators in fighting for their constitutional rights. The lawsuit is the first challenge to Montana's statewide TikTok ban. The company had a separate lawsuit to block the state's new law. Coming up tonight, traveler frustration. Current weather conditions across the country making flying a challenge. And it is really hot across eastern Washington. We're talking possible triple digits ahead. Stacey Lee is tracking your first alert forecast next on Apple Valley News Now at 6:30.
Portion of KFKV sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
With K2 Vision RLE, you can throw away your distance and reading glasses. Plus, you'll never develop a cataract. Schedule a free Zoom consultation with us today. K2 Vision RLE. No glasses, no contacts, no readers.
This is not just laundry. This is laundry that's one and done. This is the ultra-fast combo laundry machine that does both washing and drying cycles. This is revolutionizing laundry. This is GE Profile.
Fred's has the GE Profile One and Done Laundry Machine on sale for only $19.99. See the One and Done Laundry Machine at Fred's 4th of July sale.
There's a better way to buy pre-owned. Honda True. With multiple tiers of vehicles like Certified Plus and Certified, you get less worries and more benefits. Choose from the latest Honda models, which means less unpredictability and more paths to discover. And get the peace of mind you deserve, with less strings attached and more freedom. Find out why Honda True means less compromise and more of what you love about Honda.
From Apple Valley News Now, this is Legally Speaking.
Hi, I'm Eddie Morphine of Morphine Law Firm. As an attorney, I want you to know that when you hire a lawyer, you are in charge. The attorney works for you. Now, whether you've been involved in an auto accident, have a Consumer Protection Act situation, or have a personal injury claim, the attorney is there to look out for your best interests. Now, if they're not doing that, you have the right to seek different legal representation. Remember, if you've been wronged, we want to help make it right. We offer free, no-obligation consultations. Call us at Morphine Law Firm. Let us answer your questions. And if legal representation is right for you, we'll provide you with the legal representation you need. We're not afraid to fight for you. Call us at Morphine Law Firm in Kennewick. 509-380-9999.
Spectrum brings us Spectrum One, where Spectrum Internet, advanced Wi-Fi, and unlimited mobile come together to keep you seamlessly connected wherever you are!
Why did you switch? With Spectrum One, we get a super fast, reliable connection.
And the advanced Wi-Fi has enhanced security and privacy features that automatically block online threats.
How reliable is Spectrum Mobile? It's a super reliable service coast to coast.
Switch to Spectrum One and get internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi and one free line of unlimited mobile. Call 1-833-685-4999.
The savings continue with Bi-Mart's latest membership savings book, posted online at bimart.com. There's 16 pages filled with savings in every department. Soak up the sun. We have what you need to cool off in your own pool or get out on the water. Plus, pick up all the essentials for camping in the Pacific Northwest, and don't forget the snacks and beverages to go with it. Save now at Bi-Mart, your Northwest employee-owned membership store.
As millions try to head out for what is expected to be the busiest July 4th travel weekend on record, angry and frustrated passengers are being impacted by thousands of flight cancellations and delays. While severe weather is mostly to blame, Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg is trying to offer stranded flyers some hope. This as analysts offer tips on the best way to travel for the holiday. ABC's M. Nguyen has the latest.
As the travel nightmare persists across the nation's airports, Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg is empathizing with passengers who are stuck as they try to head to their July 4th destinations.
We're going to continue working on everything that the FAA can control, and we're going to continue pressing the airlines to handle everything that's under their control.
Today, thousands more canceled and delayed flights, taking a toll on airlines and weary passengers.
We're trying to just get home to our baby.
Several weather-related factors affecting airline operations this week: stormy weather in the Northeast, scorching temperatures in Texas, and hazy smoke blanketing the Midwest from the Canada wildfires. Those acts of nature causing more than 38,000 U.S. flight cancellations or delays since Saturday.
We just have this 1, 2, 3, 4 punch, if you will, that has knocked airlines on their sides. That's why there's so much chaos.
And chaos turned to fear for 96 passengers on a Delta flight from Atlanta to Charlotte after their plane was forced to make an emergency landing when its front landing gear didn't deploy. No injuries were reported. Analysts say a shortage of air traffic controllers combined with the bad weather is forcing airlines to cherry pick who gets to fly.
Airlines don't have enough time to recalibrate at the end of the day.
His advice, stay home if you don't absolutely have to travel.
If you are traveling, first, be patient. Second, make sure you've got some kind of backup plan.
That was ABC's M. Wynn reporting. Now, airlines are hoping to ease their backlog of flights once the weather improves. Meanwhile, AAA says highways will be crowded as well. They're estimating more than 43 million people will hit the road for this holiday.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we'll start off tonight with our Dust Devil Sky Cam, getting ready for a game tonight. I've been watching the guys warm up on the field. Our sunset tonight at 8:52. And again, we're going to see some breezy winds, which will be helpful because it is pretty warm out there right now. Temperatures around the area, 75 Cle Elum. Look at Yakima still at 89, 94 here in the Tri-Cities, 87 in Walla Walla, Hermiston, 91 degrees. All right, planning your night out. Again, it's going to stay nice and warm. Look at 9 o'clock, still 84 degrees in the Tri-Cities. Hanging out by the pool in Yakima. Good night for that. You'll be 80 degrees by 9 o'clock there. And in Walla Walla tonight, nice night for a barbecue on the deck, 79 degrees by 9 p.m. Let's take a look at our satellite and radar. Again, we've been watching these thunder and lightning storms all day along the east slopes of the Cascades as well as the Blue Mountains. Most of those have dried up. We're still seeing lots of activity towards Idaho and into Montana tonight, but our area now starting to calm down. There is a very slight chance of a couple of those showers and thunderstorms continuing for the Blues tomorrow. Here's what our satellite and radar looks like. We've had that round of low pressure sitting here on top of us, finally moving to the east, and a warm front moving in off the coast, bringing with it ridging and high pressure. So that means sunshine and warmer temperatures. And as that high pressure builds and moves into the region, we'll also see some breezy and gusty winds. Let's take a look at Futurecast again. Overall, a clear night out there again tomorrow. A slight chance of a stray, maybe a random shower there, but very light chance of that tomorrow. And again, mostly clear skies. There's Friday morning again, going into a beautiful holiday weekend, albeit hot out there. I'll get to those temperatures here in a sec. Let's take a look at those winds, though. They are starting to increase along the Yakima and Kittitas Valley tonight. Light breezy winds in the Columbia Basin, Dayton, a little breezy at 13 miles an hour. Futurecast shows us some gusty winds picking up, those wind gusts later this evening again through the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. Tomorrow, light winds in the Tri-Cities area, good for a morning walk out there. And as the day progresses, those winds will start to pick back up in the Yakima Kittitas Valley along the Columbia River Gorge and again in the Tri-Cities. So again, be aware of that. Be fire wise. Now, there is a fire weather watch in place. It may get upgraded as we head into the weekend, but this is for Saturday. Fire danger all through the Columbia Basin, Moses Lake, Ellensburg, Prosser, Hermiston, Walla Walla, all the way down the Dalles. We're expecting winds anywhere from 15 to 25 sustained, gusting up to 35 miles an hour, and humidity levels dropping down to 10% or below. Very, very dangerous fire weather out there. So again, keep an eye on these fire safety tips and obey any orders from your local officials over the weekend. Pollen counts, they're starting to climb up this weekend as well. Might have a little sniffling and sneezing out there. Let's take a look at our temperatures for tonight. However, it's going to be a pretty mild night. Temperatures in the 60s once we cool down. 66 for Tri-Cities, 64 in Yakima as well as Hermiston, 61 overnight in Dayton. For tomorrow, hot and breezy in the afternoon. And look at those temperatures again. We're climbing up very, very close to the triple digits. We might even make it by the end of the day in the Columbia Basin Tri-Cities area. All right, a couple of day forecast for you, short term, I should say. Sweltering heat, triple digits by Friday. Will remain there through the weekend in Yakima. Look for those breezy winds, temperatures just under 100, and a nice warm couple of days in Walla Walla as well. I've got your 7-day planning forecast on the way right before the end of the show. Alyssa.
Thanks, Stacy. Coming up, the antics at a Washington State racing track unlike any others. That is next on Apple Valley News Now at 6:30.
Rick's Custom Fencing and Decking was proud to take part in the Great American Flag Swap. Our commitment to quality craftsmanship, superior service, and community support is a reflection of our love for this great nation. Rick's Fencing and Decking thanks you for joining us in honoring our veterans and all who serve.
Pasco's Grand Old 4th of July celebration begins Saturday morning, July 1st at 8 with a family bike ride. July 4th Tuesday fun begins at Memorial Park with a Kiwanis breakfast at 7, and the Grand Old 4th of July parade returns with a new extended route at 10. The Camp Patriot Show and Shine at noon with a cardboard regatta at 1. And the free Grand Old 4th of July fireworks show is at Pasco Sporting Complex at 10 that evening. More activities info at PascoGO4.com. That's PascoGO4.com.
Introducing the new line of crispy chicken pizzas from Little Caesars. Large pizzas with white sauce and crispy chicken, topped with either a swirl of barbecue, buffalo, or garlic parm sauce, or choose no swirl at all. New crispy chicken pizzas available online for $9.99.
Pizza.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, deep breaths and watch your speed. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So turn here.
Hurry in and save up to $200 on a set of 4 tires, plus get an extra $50 off with financing. Les Schwab Tires.
At Honda, we offer complimentary maintenance for 2 years or 24,000 miles. Just enjoy the ride, knowing we cover routine items like oil changes, tire rotations, and multi-point inspections. Honda Service Pass, available to purchasers of all 2023 Honda vehicles. Get yours today.
So, Richardson family, the neighbors are very curious about your new family member.
Oh, Robe-Elizabeth?
Hello.
We built her when our daughter moved out so we could keep our family plan and save money.
With US Cellular, you don't need a 4th line to get the best deal. It's just $29.99 per line for 1, 2, or 3 lines.
Oh. I guess we don't need a 4th line anymore.
This is awkward.
Now at US Cellular, it's just $29.99 per line, plus every plan is price protected. US Cellular, built for us.
With K2 Vision RLE, you can throw away your distance and reading glasses. Plus, you'll never develop a cataract. Schedule a free Zoom consultation with us today. K2 Vision RLE. No glasses, no contacts, no readers.
A new roof looks great. A new roof with new gutters looks amazing. With Arrow Roofing, amazing is now more affordable than ever. Get 25% off gutters with your new re-roof. Did we mention our 50-year roof warranty at no extra cost? Don't miss this limited time offer. Give Arrow Roofing a call today.
Portion of Cap KVU sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
And welcome back. And they're off their feet, that is.
Contestants face planted in the dirt track at the first so-called grandparents race at Emerald Downs in Auburn, Washington. This is a track that's known for their unusual races. Jeannie Moose reports.
Off and running it.
If you think thoroughbreds are all that run at Emerald Downs Racetrack in Washington State, hold your horses.
And they're off to the Grandparents Derby. Oh, we had a spill, another spill.
2 spills in a 40-yard dash? Ain't that grand? Parents, about 25 of them competed. The winner was Steve Butler, who said he hadn't been in a race in 50 years since he played high school football. The Grandparents Derby joins other wacky races.
And babies away.
Ranging from the Diaper Derby.
Corgis away.
To the Corgi Derby that Emerald Downs is known for.
Wieners away. Slinky off nicely. Slinky romps to victory.
There are no real prizes except for trophies, and an empty trophy can leave a winning wiener looking for a treat.
Slinky says, "What's up with giving me an empty bowl?"
Are you guys looking forward to the finals?
We're looking forward to a lot of beer afterwards.
But Emerald Downs' most popular oddball race,
and they're off,
is the T-Rex Derby. As many as 150 competitors have dressed up in inflatable T-Rex costumes.
Dino Sexy Rexy, Dino Sexy Rexy!
Even while displaying some fancy footwork, most of the dinosaurs managed to stay on their feet, but the grandparents, not so much. The 2 guys who face planted exploded out of the gate, then imploded on the track. No one was hurt, no one went extinct. Jeannie Mose, CNN, New York.
I don't know. I haven't been out on a track, but I think the dirt is actually pretty deep out there.
Right.
So, I mean, kudos to them for keeping their footing at all.
Hey, that might be worth a road trip, just saying.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, stay with us. I'll be right back with a final check of your 7-day forecast coming up.
Get a free Makita Impact Driver Kit or a Pit Boss grill now when you build a deck with wood decking or TimberTech or Trex composite decking and railing from Par. Visit par.com for details.
What are you gonna build?
Shelter. Out here, it's the most important thing. But the good thing is, my Ford F-150 provides enough power to keep working.
Get a great deal on an F-150, only at your local Ford dealer.
This may look like an action-adventure movie, but it's a Nissan sales event ad. Things are heating up. Good thing this Rogue has the most standard safety features in its class. Our competitors can't say that.
Get 0% financing for 36 months on select Rogue trims.
Hurry. These epic offers won't last forever.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right, all year round. Right now at participating dealers, get a Kubota compact tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Cut your ties to the fuel pump with an all-electric vehicle from Overturf Kia. You'll find a great selection of new vehicles in stock now. Lease the 2023 all-electric Kia EV6 Wind with all-wheel drive for just $579 per month or purchase for $53,849. Take delivery today or reserve a car that's on its way. Shop online anytime at overturfkia.com. Overturf Kia at the base of the Blue Bridge in Kennewick.
Ooh, someone just got the new DQ Cake Batter Cookie Dough Blizzard. All that DQ soft serve cake batter flavor, confetti cookie dough pieces, and signature sprinkles? Dad, you said you'd wait until you got home before digging in.
I never said that.
Pretty sure you did. Cue the confetti! That's cold. Because the new DQ Cake Batter Cookie Dough Blizzard won't be here forever. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good. Get it in the app.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
That sound. Wolves. Boy, they sound hungry.
Load up, wolves!
Good thing this Ford Explorer has Sync 3 technology. Keeps them entertained on the way to dinner.
Get a great deal on an Explorer, only at your local Ford dealer.
Smoke City for Less. We are open 7 days a week with now 5 locations.
Welcome back. We're taking a final look at your forecast. It is hot out there, Stacey.
It's just getting hotter. We're going to try to think of lots of ways to stay cool into the weekend. Let's go ahead and take a look at the 7-day planner again. Look for those breezy winds and increasing fire danger as we head into the weekend. We have a fire weather watch on Saturday for those breezy winds gusting up to maybe 35 miles an hour. Triple digits on Friday. And well, I mean, not that 98's a whole lot cooler on the 4th of July, but there you go. Temperatures teetering right there under the 100-degree mark for the most of the week there. And in Yakima, just slightly cooler, but not much of relief there as well. Again, gusty, breezy winds, fire danger elevated. We want to be very fire-wise going into this holiday weekend. And again, follow those rules of your county or city where if you are going to have fireworks, and be very safe with them. And as Alyssa said earlier, make sure you get a bucket of water and make sure everything is out. So.
I did not realize that even a spent firework can reignite.
Yes.
So that's something that people need to be careful about.
That's right.
All right, thanks for watching. You can find the latest on our website. We're back in